Gibson's Adventures, y'all.
What part is it?
Look. This is part 3. We're
Yeah.
epoxy gluing it. That's epoxy glue.
If I can get this out.
Ooh. Ooh.
Little Isaac stinks, don't it?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. That a valve?
Alright, let's mix this up real good. With it.
Mix it too.
Here, you mix it. This is a 3200 psi. Recommend the slow set and stuff, but all we got is 5 minutes. So we
Is it supposed to get warm?
only thing I did do is I started sanding some of that off and put some, so it's a little shinier after we heat treated it, y'all. So you will have to get you some sandpaper and we'll finish this up. But right now I think we're going to go ahead and glue it, so we got a handle to work with. Is it done? Alright, now start spreading it on there. We're going to have to go fast. You see that little hole? That's a pin. And we will finish up all that and explain that in part 3. You don't have to pin it. Flipped it 100 ways. I don't know which way you had it. It's this way.
Look, y'all. The buzz is coming off of it.
It's going to be slicker and snot. That's going to start squeezing out into both.
Put the pin in there.
And
you
that's
need
how you line it
also
up.
epoxy.
So whatever handle you put on there, whether it's wood or whatever, you want to.
No, you're gonna get it on your fingers.
You want to go ahead and pin it, so you want the top to be where you want it. So whether you're doing wood or this, the handle is going to be up to y'all. You can just wrap this in paracord if you want, and then we're going to get this lined up where we want it. Don't want a ton of glue right now. We just want it to hold on there.
Make sure it don't.
And it's going to move around. It's the hardest part.
Make
It
sure
gets
you
all over
squeeze
you.
it on there.
Okay, good job putting it on there. Let's back this up a little bit. Maybe.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
So
It's sandwiched so tight together now.
we're gonna shape this, y'all, and then them little imperfections after we get done shaping this in part 3. We're going to show you how to fill that stuff in. So beginning of part 3, glue it up, let it dry, y'all.
Yep.
Goodson's Adventures, y'all. So we got them down here. You got this is Isaac's knife, and he's coming out, and I may put mine in hedge.
Hi, y'all.
He's coming.
I was gonna let Mala watch me with the camera to entertain myself.
There you go. So that's I showing them what we got here, and then we're gonna have to run this sander and all this good stuff. So y'all stay tuned and enjoy the shaping of this. She's gonna get dusty, y'all. Writing this down. see what we're doing there, y'all. Just trimming this excess off. And we'll do some shaping. But this is a screw I put in there. And you can see it'll be pinned here. And then we'll fill in all these gaps, y'all, with some epoxy. And then we'll do a final sanding on it. So that's how it is. That's going to be Isaac's little handle for his knife. So, and we'll fill all this stuff in. It's pretty cool. Just shape that thing down, y'all. Get the focus here. There you go. So you're just going to shape all that down, and then I got some grinding to do here and round all that off, and then I'll refill it, like I said, with the epoxy. So, all right, y'all. So I know this edge is rough, and like I said, when you work with deer horn, it's a little harder. I mean, not everybody's going to have to. I left this gap because I want that to be all filled in. So I'm going to try to hand do an edge. You guys can do that with however you want. I'm going to try to do it with that grinder and get it close. And like I said, with a little practice, y'all, we're trying to keep this just as simple as we can. And I think it's turned out really cute, super comfortable in your hand. No sharp edges. And you can see there's a little bit of epoxy, but I just pinned this. Isaac's not going to beat his up, you know, as much as I would. And I'm going to try to go with the wooden handle. It's part of that hedge. I kind of wanted to make a knife to go with the homemade self bow that I did. So trying to use that and see that, you know, have me an extra. Kind of like this one over here, this knife handle here, but we'll get into that. But I think this has turned out really cool. You can see all the details. I'll hit it with some sandpaper before final, but y'all, really, this is the basics of knife making. From here on, you're just going to bevel this with the grinder, and I'll show you that, and then you can start working on the edge. But anybody, y'all, this is what we're trying to do. The more you take steel wool and sand and paper and all this stuff, you can pretty this up as much as you want. I mean, you can see a little nicks and marks in that. There's a little bitty, see that little divot there? But that will come out, y'all. When I put this edge on here, I could be able to come back through and then shape it, and then I'll re-edge it. So y'all, I'll try to get this by hand, see how close we can get it. Cool little handles, though. Y'all love doing deer horn handles. I've even colored the epoxy at times. Hardest part's trying to keep that angle, guy. Little practice though, but like I said, this is just so anybody can put an edge on a blade and it be hardened and good enough to go take to the woods and beat up a little bit, you know. don't want this super sharp for Isaac, but let's see if I can get this on here for you guys. I mean, it's probably the hardest part, really, is you're making your handle. I mean, anybody can cut out a shape of a knife, but you can see where we're getting. It's going to be hard to pick up, but one side's definitely farther than the other, so I got to bring this side over to it and try to get that cutting edge down the center of the blade. So we're working on that. I get this side. Can definitely tell it's not as easy to shape. It's hard. It's definitely a lot harder to get an edge. You can see how much I've been grinding on that, and I straightened that edge. See, I got that nick out of there. There was a nick right here, and I took that out. So just gonna work that down, y'all, and try to get this down as close as I can to these edges, both sides of the feather, right down the center. And that's the hardest part, so just kind of do a little bit at a time. And when you don't have a sander to shape this at, you know, like a 30 degree or whatever, it's pretty hard. But we're going to do it the hard way and the easier way. I mean, sometimes all you got's a grinder and a cutting wheel, so that's what we're doing here to say you can do it. So we encourage y'all to get your knife started and put you a handle of whatever you want on there, and you can use I'll get this real quick, sorry. But you can see how I glued mine up. I'm already roughed up mine pretty good. Just gonna be a piece of hedge, got a big knot in it, and I'm gonna see what I can't do. This might work, it might not. So but that's what this is going to be, a big hefty, just a bushcraft kind of style knife. I'm going to have a few little tool marks on it, and that's where my thumb's going to sit in there. But you guys see this when we get it done too. More shaping, y'all. Little hand on that and see what you think of it. Shouldn't be hot, no. Show them in the camera how it fits your hand.
Ooh, that look fits perfect. Look, my finger.
Show it about right there.
There we go. See, my little finger goes right there.
And open your hand up. See that, y'all? So I made that specifically for Isaac. Let me show him. And then, I'll see. It's not about to finish. We're going to clean it up some more. You can see this edge has got some little grooves. We're going to sand those out, and that's about how I do it, because you're going to beat these things up, y'all. There's no need to spend a lot of time. Just get a good edge on it. Just a little.
Oh yeah,
just a little trick. Let's listen to this. Listen to this, though.
Okay.
See how it's not really cutting it, y'all. So it did get pretty hard, baby. It just kind of, see, it's kind of just skidding off of it. And it's not really
like
digging.
Kind of
so if you do, here, let's do this non-hardened one. So see if you can hear the difference, y'all. Well, see how it's gripping it? It's like, I mean, that's an edge, but see it to grip it. So it's not, let me see that, baby.
Okay.
So you can tell, y'all, here how it just kind of skids off of that. So it's definitely took some hardness. And you can use a file if you want. And we're going to put some epoxy. I'll take us back in the house, and we're just going to put an epoxy and fill all this in. And Isaac will be having him a nice little knife. Yeah, I showed them once. So stay tuned, y'all, for the wooden one.
Yeah.
Ain't that cute? So anybody can do this, y'all. We'll show you a final product, and but put your hand on that again, baby. I think that fits his little hand. See, perfect. His little finger. So it doesn't fit me as good, but I made that one for Isaac because Daddy's got one. Made him a little one. So
Wow.
is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, y'all, got that pretty centered down there. You can see that edge. It's not super sharp yet, but I'll take a file to it and really start.
I want it very sharp.
Okay.
Very sharp. You can get it. Okay, guys, you can see my knife isn't hardened, but I'm going to make that sharp. But we're going to put some epoxy on the handle.
Let me help squeeze it.
Let me try.
That's hard.
Okay.
All right.
Daddy isn't even struggling. It sounds like
the
it's...
air pod, man.
Oh no.
Air out of it. Okay, now mix that up.
Now mix it up. The reason why you need to mix it up because it don't actually make heat. It's the other kind that make heat, isn't it?
That heats up. It's a chemical reaction.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, we don't want to get any on the trick is you could put some tape on this, but
Oh yeah.
I don't think we need to because I got it sealed already there.
You can see that, y'all.
I can see it. And let's see if we can see if you can put some on there all the way around the edge here. You hold it. All the way, you're sealing that off, okay?
Okay, this.
Just hold it by the blade. Don't get any on it. Start putting it down the center of that metal. Here you go. Okay, you gotta keep going. Dip it, fill that hole up. Not too close to the blade. There you go. Now look, I'll show you this. Take your piece of cardboard and look.
Wow.
Smooth it right down in there. So that's what your cardboard is for. Just slap it on there, baby. Then we'll use the card. Now flip it over. You gotta get it on that. You gotta fill that whole end in.
This?
Yeah, fill all that in.
Yeah, you don't
Get
want your
some more.
blade to rust.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, fill it all the way flush with the handle. There you go. All right, let me swipe.
Are we gonna polish the handle off?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good job. You done the finishing touches.
I'm definitely not gonna put or get epoxy on me. I promise. You know, because Daddy does it and it stays on there. It's not well to get off.
I think you got it mixed pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just helping you because it's quick set.
Whoa, look how it shines up the cardboard so perfect, Daddy. Does it heat up after a while to make it dry fast?
There we go.
And mix it up perfect. Wow, that looks so great.
Nice shiny, ain't it? So it makes a great finish, guys.
That's my late Christmas gift, isn't it, Daddy?
They're early, huh?
Yeah, early Christmas.
Almost Christmas. How many days now?
5 days.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4 days tomorrow. It is.
Coming quick.
It's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 days, and then it'll be Christmas.
Isaac wanted him a epoxy handle, didn't you? And it keeps it clean.
That's perfect.
So it filled all that in. Ain't that cool?
Daddy's looks good. It's this
We
way
ain't done
there's not all the way.
See, thank you for helping.
Oh,
So
you're
see
welcome.
y'all, see how shiny, look at what nice finish
Look
that puts
how,
on it.
me and Daddy how did that. It looks
There we
great,
go.
don't it? Tell us in the comments and see how it looks.
Yep, get clear up. So we filled all that gap in.
My camera does that on my phone too.
There
It's annoying
So-
when it tries to focus.
we go. We're going to let her dry, y'all.
Okay, y'all. This is the end of part 3. We finished our knives.
Show me knife.
I mean, it isn't. We're still getting it sharpened. It's not that sharp yet.
There, we're gonna have to hold it.
But
Steel.
yeah, it's very hardened steel. Show
No,
yours,
have to hold
Daddy.
it steel. And then, so I didn't put a big beveled edge on it. Just sharpened the end because I wanted it to stay pretty thick.
Yeah.
And that fits Isaac's hand good.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's the other one you always seen us working on. I don't prefer the hedge handle, the Osage orange handle, but
Daddy's is very sharp. But
I did.
Daddy...
Hang on, let me finish a minute, and then
Okay.
to see how the wood grain is. But it's all been epoxied, and but y'all, we wanted to. It's just this is end up going to be a boat knife anyway, so we're gonna just finish up whatever finish you want on the handle. This is just going to be made to cut fish up. So that's what this knife was intended for. And we're going to start on a new one, and I'll do a big bushcraft knife with a deer handle. But I just wanted to try a wood handle for you, so just give you all options.
You can see.
And it'll pretty up when you do that. So here, let's see this one again, and then it's just homemade sheath. It happened to just slide in there something quick so you can cut fish with, and just put it in the boat, you know, throw it in there, and you can get it out with one hand. So you can cut some shad up. And
mine's for cutting all kinds of
we
stuff.
epoxy handled Isaac's. He likes that, so I epoxied it all, and it's got this cool, just rustic deer horn bone looking handle. I love that. Looks cute, baby.
Thank you.
And it fits him really
I
good.
can see, y'all. Just to prove it to you.
Yeah.
I'm chopping on this log.
I just want to encourage everybody, you can make anything. This is just easiest, quickest options for you. You could do this as bushcraft in the woods too, and you know, you got some kind of metal and you can always put a handle, and that's why I encourage everybody to take glue and all kinds of wrapping and stuff when you guys go hiking, and if you're doing an EDC or you know, survival kind of backpack. These are things that you can think of, you guys, to carry with you. Just some epoxy and hand tools, and you can get stuff done. So Goodson's Adventures, we sign them out. End of part 3 on the knife making.
And a part 3. See, that's to show y'all it ain't that sharp.
And Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
God bless y'all. We
God
love
bless
you.
y'all.
Subscribe and like. Please share our videos, y'all.
Share videos.
We're only a couple hundred away from 1,000 subscribers, so thumbs up to you guys. We love you.
Love y'all.
Bye.